Hi Scorpios, it's Raven Moon, and I am here to try something new and to do, some like general love readings, kind of possible romantic interests or whatnot that might be surrounding specific zodiac signs, right? Something totally new for me, so here we go. We're just throwing that out there. But one thing that I have been getting with the readings I've already done for some of the other signs is that there's a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of healing that divine, that God, that the universe, that our ancestors, our spirit guides, our higher selves are asking us to step into that and to do that healing, to take the action, right? And a lot of it has been to love ourselves. So I went ahead and I drew this card out of the Angels and Ancestors deck, and it's about loving ourselves, so that we can be reminded. So I feel like it's a theme that like just the collective is going through right now, in general through these energies. So all right, well let's get started. Okay. So what can we know about Scorpio and Scorpio's potential love interest? Scorpio and an interest that is surrounding Scorpio's energy that has romantic intentions. Scorpio and an energy in or around that has romantic intentions. What can we know for Scorpio? Oh, soulmate. Wow. We've been getting quite a few readings about, divine unions, soulmates, divine, yeah. Wow. Okay. It's great. Okay, forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past. Yeah, so here's our heal. You release and heal the past, which is it all. You experience more love in your present moments. So being in the present, being able to do that healing and releasing, the shedding of the things that no longer serve you, is only going to benefit you right now. And learning your lessons from that. Playfulness. So there may be a serious nature about someone, whether it be you or the potential love interest. I do feel it is probably you though. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And we've got release your ex. Another reading got this. Let's see. Oh gosh, I can't remember. It may have been, I don't know, Aquarius or Sagittarius. Anyway, another reading, whichever one it was, another reading got this. You may have placements in those signs, or you may have, be dealing with someone who has placements. There may be information in those videos for you, so, take a look and see if it resonates. All right, on the bottom of the deck we have, give your relationship a chance. Work on partnerships. So, know that there, that it does take work. A relationship within ourselves takes work, right? So when you add another energy, of course, it takes work. So patience, loving, unconditional love, is a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to grasp at. All right, what else can we know? For Scorpio and an interested energy of romance out there, or current energy of romance out there. What is the energy surrounding the situation? Thank you, Holy Spirit and Holy Angels. Okay, one more. Forest Temple, Enlightenment. Oh, what a beautiful card. 19, which adds to 10. So that could be a completion. You may be, leveling up. There may be some vibration rising. It may have begun to happen when you met this person, if there is indeed a love interest in your life. Okay, what else we got? Sorry. Okay, guardians of the land, protection. So protection, guardians of the land, and that's 21. So 3, 3 and 10. So we do have Empress energy kind of on the board. And Forest Temple, enlightenment. It almost feels like, like a school, a teacher, and then like a graduation moment. I know that might sound crazy, but it does. The bottom of the deck, we have Starry Night, acceptance. Oh, my lights went out. Oh, and these cards are beautiful too, because all of the green in this card, right? And then, the green in her heart. So, it's also it's also about, there's an energy about, someone's heart opening up and being able to achieve a different level of that, a different understanding of that, and having such divine help with that. Creating this sacred space within this magical existence, and protecting that, which could also be boundaries. Guardians of the land, there are responsibilities. So it looks like you or someone, maybe both, have been moving towards waking up more and more, and actually bringing the action in of the guardian of the land, and that allowing, and it feeds back into that enlightenment energy, and that's where that never-ending infinity-ness comes from. So this is someone that I'm gonna venture to say, it doesn't say that it's a past life connection, but it's very possible that it is. I'm getting that for some of you, because there's definite soulmate, and a lot of soulmate contracts and relationships we have. There are things that we do, things that hurt, things that don't. Different things to that we come here and we've decided on, and we're doing it to grow. We decide this before we come here. So it looks like a lot of work. It may feel very heavy. If this is an existing relationship, it's possibly feeling pretty heavy right now, because there's some completion coming in on some level of learning, and that's made you quite serious. The other person, someone, it's made someone, or just the environment serious, where playfulness is being called for. Okay, to just remember why it is that you're doing, or hoping to do all of this with, possibly another person joining you by your side, or that is by your side. And then there are those of you who are very serious, who are still, very much worried about someone who is, should be in their past, but that they're still attached to in one way, shape, or another. And that's causing, that causes, look at the card. That's a heavy energy, right? So, doesn't it make sense that playfulness is being asked of some of you, if that is your situation? So, take it easy, take a load off. It's not the end of the world. Things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. Remember that. Alright, I'm going to draw a couple of animal cards. for you and your person. So can we please get the energy of Scorpio, please? The energy of my Scorpion. That one about pops. So we're going to take it. We've got the wolf energy. The wolf energies came out a couple times over the other readings. Not with this deck, but alright. And we have the firefly energy. Okay. Beautiful. There's a lot of mirroring. These are total opposites as far as you know, I mean, we've got earth and air, right? So total opposites, which opposites generally attract, which is beautiful. But there is a very uniqueness, or not uniqueness really. I mean, well, yeah, they're unique, beautiful cards, but there is a mirroring of colors here. That's what I'm trying to say. Blah. And it's, you know, where, you know, some of the differences are, you know, that this is a more in their head person, a more airy, you know, maybe naive type of energy, not negative, but just innocent, like kind of like that. It can be where this energy is more grounded. I mean, there's loner and there's pack mentalities when it comes with the wolf. The wolf is about family, and the wolf is a predator. So the wolf has a focus and a seriousness that, you know, so those, you know, those of you who are resonating, you know, it may be that's where the playfulness comes in, because, you know, do remember, wolves do play as well, right? And this firefly, that might be exactly why you're attracted to this firefly, because it's an energy of showing that light that we hold within, right? And illuminating the dark, which is exactly what the wolf is doing as well. It's just not as noticeable because of the differences in what they stand for, quote unquote, or their labels, their energies, right? But I mean, I think it's very compatible energy. I think that together they can create colors that didn't exist or would not exist without the two working together. I think this is a good if there is a relationship or a new love coming in, this is good. This is a good energy. I mean, obviously opposites can cause problems at times, right? So take that into consideration. There's a lot of sacral and solar plexus chakra screaming at me right now that I'm like losing words. There is a lot of solar in general in the reading. There's a bit of heart, and then, you know, but screaming is the solar, and then there's also the sacral. We've got just a little bit of I mean, no, that's yeah. We've got a little bit of pink, like would be high heart, but anyway, so there it's about you know, knowing exactly what your intentions are and what it is that you want in this manifesting in this relationship that you're in with yourself and with other people. Those go hand in hand, right? You may see this as the person that you can make, you know, your future with, but then at times you may wonder if you're wrong. But more than not, you see this as someone potentially, but you're worried about, or someone is worried about it. Could be them. Like I say you, but, you know, take what resonates in the other. I mean, like, I'm not really good yet, obviously, at splitting, you know, certain roles maybe. I'm just looking at the different energies that are popping out as I'm, you know, reshuffling again. But yeah, there's a cup. There's something that's not being noticed. There's an offering that's happening that is not being recognized. It may, you know, go back to the focus all being on a past situation that cannot be changed. You know, so all of the energy that comes from that. Yeah, the forgiving and the learning, that affects, like, you know, the whole family, the whole dynamic. But there is a soulmate connection. There is possibly, I mean, if there are negative things going on within the relationship, then I mean, obviously if it's horrible, get out. But if there are just, you know, like certain cycles that you're continuing to see yourself go through, notice them, I mean, as fast as you can, and then realize what the triggers are, like the root, you know, so that the boredom does not come in, so that you're constantly on the same page and the communication's open and you're learning, you know, from one another. Okay. What do we have for Scorpio and their love interest? What do we have for Scorpio and love interest? We have the Star. So wishes could be Aquarius energy. The Six of Cups. It's a balance. It's a card of, you know, reminiscing on the past sometimes. It could mean past. I mean, we have soulmates up here. So it could be past, past life relationships. That are, you know, here to help teach us and learn, even if that learning is letting go. I guess it was if I went with it. Okay. Ooh, okay, that one went to the floor. It's a swords. It's a bunch of swords. Give me a sec. Hey. What's that? Okay, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's someone contemplating a change of direction, a different path, or if... Oh no, that was serious. Okay. Oh, they ruin everything. Alright. I'll deal with it when I deal with it. But, all for the Sun, which was on the floor. Okay. So I'm not sure if it's someone who, oh, that was a total fail. If it was someone who, has actually left a situation, who is contemplating leaving a situation. So we've got two sixes here, you know. We've got a mirroring, energy. We've got it's stable. The energy, there's emotions, and there's you know, the wounds, the thoughts, the beliefs, the ideas. Something's not jiving here, not mixing, and it could be due to the way that they've been brought up. I mean, it could be just memories that, you know, so I don't know if someone's trying to leave, like, that someone's trying to leave some kind of emotional and mental connection, maybe behind, or has been seen as for what it is, and that was connected to a wish. But the wish is still there because we've got the Sun. That is the brightest. I mean, so this person rowing away, they're rowing in the best possible direction. I've dropped everything. Okay. Malanta. Alright. We have Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. I mean, so yeah, like there's been a lot of mental, you know, imprisonment, and I mean, so like I think this is what we're getting away from. You know, why? I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna say that it's about something that, you know, your intuition finally showed you, that you were finally allowed to understand and see, that had also to do with the energies you were dealing with, like astrologically, like that there are different energies that we end up dealing with that we don't necessarily think about it all on a day-to-day basis, that, oh yeah, there's this, and this, you know, that are incorporated into my present moment right now. But, you know, there's someone who is, you know, there may have been a manipulative scenario. There may have been someone feeling helpless, just totally helpless. Like, just at the end, not knowing what to do, what way to turn, not thinking there was an inch room, you know, to move. But the High Priestess is telling me that that shit got, nipped in the bud. And the harmony of the Six of Cups, along with the Six of Swords, with the Sun and the Star, the High Priestess, that this has been dealt with. This is gone. We're moving away from that and towards our wish fulfillment, our wishes, and there's luck on the side. We will clarify though. All right. Can we clarify the Star, please, for Scorpio? Yeah, we've got the Nine of Cups. So, you know, that's another, like, oh, it could be another wish fulfillment card where you have a lot, you have more than enough. You know, some see it as overindulgent sometimes. But in this reading, I just see it, you know, as no, it's confirming the wish, as is exactly what it is. You know, but it is warning, be careful of your ego. Okay, we've got the Tower reversed to clarify the Six of Cups. So the past, if there are remnants of the past, whether it be relationships or past life relationships, past life wounds, past wounds, within, you know, that where feelings were the wounds, that, you know, that is, you know, causing someone a lot of mental anguish and lack of understanding of what to do, is possible. So that, I mean, it'd be someone, you know, has been stuck in their mind, but that is stopping. The Tower is that, you know, there's not as, you know, it's not as, you know, you know, at this point, reading it upside down, it simply, to me, in this reading is not as serious. It's saying, you know, that it wasn't as bad as it could have been, Tower moment, but enough to where it shook up, it shook up the energy. All right, what do we have to clarify the Six of Swords, please? I think it's also about someone realizing that, holy, I've got, like, all these options that, you know, I don't have to conform to this, or this, or whoever's thoughts of me. But, okay, to clarify, we've got Four of Wands, the Justice card, and the Three of Pentacles. There could be an invitation to an event. And I got the Hierophant enough earlier that, like, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, that honestly, I'm glad this came up, that, so I could say to you guys that there could be an engagement coming up, like some total surprise engagement coming up. But this is, you know, the Justice of, like, finally making the right move and, like, working through, going through the healing, you know, moving in the right direction is, so, you know, karma is coming in, the Justice is weighing out, the truth is there, you know, the work is being done, the knowledge is being shared, and there is a celebration energy, a reunion energy for those, if there's someone that, you know, has not seen someone in a while, or maybe these people live far apart and they'll be getting to see each other soon. The Sun, I mean, it really needs no clarification, right? I mean, it's the most beautiful and wonderful and the light-filled card in the deck. let's get some, go get it. Another dog. Let's get some clarification though on the High Priestess. We got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it, you know, I'm glad that it's in reverse if it's in this position. It is letting me know that someone's inner world is not coming, they're not going to themselves, into themselves, or into anyone else. Come here, bring it here. From a place of lack. They're not, you know, in that begging sense, feeling out in the cold. They're, you know, able to, even though they may be uncomfortable, they're able to understand and see these inner truths and know what to do with them. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool, which is asking, you know, you or someone to take a leap of faith. Right under it, we've got the Devil. So be aware of, and I think is this the one with, about, okay, I feel like there was addiction somewhere, or codependency, but that might have been when I was shuffling. But be aware of temptations, of, you know, those thought patterns, the ways we think that are not accurate, not hearing the actual truth and believing the truth. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this is a situation where you're feeling like, or someone's feeling like, that this is their, like, everything. The Ten of Pentacles is, you know, where it's at. It's where you're making yourself to, you know, what you've, like, that creation. But the Moon comes. So, but I feel like that has, and then we got the Sun upside down after that. So that, to me, I wouldn't say that about the Moon right now, but since the Sun is upside down, it's letting me know that that there is some illusion that is making it hard to make a decision about what has been reaped so far. I'm gonna say it's that Devil energy, which it feels like maybe has some control. It's some control and lack of communication, lack of you know, wanting to do things in a traditional way, being stubborn. Okay, Scorps, I hope you enjoyed this reading. You guys have a great day. Happy holidays, and see ya when I see ya. Bye, guys. Light and love.